Hola, soul travelers, blessings and welcome to Venusian Empress Oracle. It's Priestess Melissa, and we are here to do a love reading. So I'm going to tap into the Romance Angels cards. I don't know, I was just drawn to do a love reading to see what's going on in regards to the full moon eclipse that is coming up, all right? So we're going to use the Romance Angels cards to get our main energy, and then we're going to tap into the Moonology cards to get a past, present, future energy, if you will. Then I'm going to use the Holographic Tarot to figure out what is going on. Ooh, definitely some unhappiness going on here with the crying over spilt milk. Yeah, somebody's getting things balanced out though. Somebody is and somebody isn't crying is what it seems like right now. So we're going to tap in and see what's going on here. We're also going to get some messages of advice moving forward from our guardian angels message cards. And then, of course, at the end, I will get a few more love message cards from our Lovers Oracle cards. So stick around. We're going to figure out what is going on with all of this full moon and eclipse energies, guys. And also, I am working on reaching out to those winners. And thank you again for all who participated in the Halloween giveaway for the blessing bundles, all right? Also, if you need a personal reading, because these are general readings, do remember that you can reach out to me at venusianways.org to get a personal reading, and also check out those blessing bundles. All right, Lovers Oracle cards there, beautiful. All right, let us bring in the energies for this reading. Watch your ears. We're thanking you, angels, ancestors, way showers, and guides, romance angels, show us what we need to know for love, for this full moon eclipse energy. Take a couple of nice, slow, deep breaths and relax. All right, guys, let's see what's going on here, shall we? Thank you so much for all of your likes, comments, shares, donations, and do subscribe and hit the bell notification if you haven't already. That way you won't miss any of the videos that I put out, and I will be putting out the zodiac readings here within the next couple days. My apologies for not being able to get to those last week, but literally I put in 32 hours, 8 hours over 4 days, or 32 hours over 4 days, 8 hours each day, right? For the training that I was doing for hypnobirthing. Yeah, we're gonna help mamas to be able to connect and be able to deliver those babies in a much healthier, you know, peaceful, more connected way, because we're gonna be in a place where we understand what's going on and there's gonna be no fear. All right, blessings all of you. So let's see what's going on with the romance angels. What is the message, please? Show us what we need to know around this full moon eclipse energies. What is going on for us today? I feel like some of us may be like, kind of like, in a sense, it almost feels like that Mercury retrograde energy, if you will. Like, oh yeah, for sure. Almost like somebody coming back to have a heart-to-heart conversation. I feel like, honestly, this is like things left unsaid, and somebody's, you know, if it has been a while, perhaps since you have heard from someone, you may have a lot to talk about, or a lot of questions for sure, right? On the bottom, unrequited love. Yeah. Why did you just kind of like, 1 minute it was like we were the best thing since sliced bread, and then the next thing I know, you're out. You know, there's not enough attraction or chemistry to keep this relationship going. And wedding. This is all starting to make a lot more sense now, isn't it? So definitely somebody has some splaining to do, if you will. This situation involves marriage. So if this is your reading today, then this will resonate and you will be understanding already what this is probably about. So let's read the card. Heart-to-heart conversations. Again, somebody got some splaining to do, right? All right, so this says, your love life needs a healthy infusion of honest communication, according to the romance angels. You have been harboring emotions that are masking your feelings of love. There's still time to heal the situation, however. It will require effort on your part. You may need to initiate an uncomfortable discussion and risk upsetting your partner. Yeah, maybe, right? Upsetting your partner. Whoops. In the end, though, this is a necessary move to ensure the health of your relationship. So this is if you're in an existing one and you're wanting to try to save it. Definitely you have to talk about whatever this is, that white elephant in the room, whatever somebody keeps trying to avoid. If necessary, schedule an appointment with a counselor to facilitate the discussion. This professional can steer the conversation away from blame and towards resolution, because maybe that's been the problem. You know, somebody just wants to keep blaming other things instead of really talking about what's going on. So this may be the only way to resolve a situation if you are currently in one. And if somebody's coming back, they definitely got some explaining to do, right? Especially if this was around a wedding or somebody you were married to or were in a committed relationship with. You can also gain support from the groups with Emotions Anonymous, blah, 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 Codependence Anonymous, Al-Anon, if you feel that resonates with you, okay? Whether you communicate with your partner alone or with a neutral third party, your heart-to-heart discussions will result in personal growth. If you guys need a personal coach or someone to speak with, a spiritual coach, I am also open for that as well. So just let me know, okay, guys? Remember that you can't control another's reactions. You can only be honest about how you feel and know what you will and won't accept in a relationship. By sharing your feelings, you stand a much better chance of teaching your partner about your needs instead of suffering silently. No, never good to suffer in silence. We definitely got to talk about things, all right? Especially if this is something that, could mean, that this could be the end of a relationship. If somebody doesn't love somebody anymore, that could be the situation too. That somebody just needs to be honest that they don't want to be in a relationship any longer. You know what I mean? All right, let's see what's going on here. Numerology cards, give me a past, present, and future energy around this heart-to-heart conversation energy that I am picking up on for the collective at this time. What's going on in this past energy for the heart-to-heart conversations? What happened in the past, or what do we need to be aware of? Heart-to-heart conversations. What do we need to know for the collective, please? Okay, there we go. You are good enough. Maybe you didn't feel good enough with this person. Taurus energy coming through. Could have been the energy of somebody you were dealing with. Or this could be you just not feeling good enough, Either way, this was definitely something, if somebody did something, for instance, like stepping out of the relationship and made you feel unworthy, made you feel like you weren't good enough for somebody to commit to you, definitely that's some grounding that needs to happen, yeah. Currently balancing spirituality and practicality. It's like, being honest with yourself and what's going to really bring that balance and happiness to your life, and is that happening in this situation, you know what I mean? And so maybe you really are, perhaps yourself taking an honest look at if something has the ability to stand the test of time. We have surrender to the divine. So I'm still going to have to get a bit more clarity about this, but what do you need to release is coming out on the bottom here. So winter time energy coming through here. Somebody who perhaps left you out in the cold, or you feel left out in the cold with, and new start is coming. If that means anything to you, because this is eclipse energy. Well, it's not eclipse energy, it's new moon energy, waning moon, And then we have full moon in Pisces. Again, Pisces could be an energy that you could be dealing with as well. So Pisces and Taurus are coming out on the board from the Moonology cards as far as energies you could be dealing with in this situation. Definitely some deception going on. Something that was hidden with this moon energy. It's taken a lot for you to, you know, keep your cool, to not perhaps go off, you know, on this person, because again, maybe somebody's been avoiding something, not wanting to talk, you know what I mean? And maybe that's why this person, you know, left to begin with. Check that out. Emperor, yeah, definitely could be a divine, or what you would consider your divine, you know, or your twin. What's going on with you are good enough with this Virgo energy? You are good enough. Wow, nothing wants to pop out. Look at that, guys. What is going on here? Her eyes are closed too. Yeah, somebody wants to end the worry. You know, and I feel like, you know, the worrying, you know, about this person, perhaps what they may have been out doing. You know, you knew that somebody wasn't being honest with you. Queen of Swords in reverse, and it was probably really pissing you off too. Quite honestly, especially when we look at that heart-to-heart conversations card. You know, she is like up in his face, like, you need to tell me what is going on here. You know, where are you at? You know, that kind of thing. Yeah, somebody's definitely trying to block your healing here. But with this dishonesty, you know what I mean? King of Cups, Scorpio energy coming through here. I feel like you're taking charge, though, with this you're good enough energy. Despite what this person may have tried to do to block you, you know, and maybe not necessarily intentionally, but this worrying, you had to put an end to it, because this was really affecting your energy overall, your ability, you know, even maybe physically with that star, King of Cups. But this could be definitely energy that you could be dealing with as well, or you are a King of Cups energy, all right? Meaning that you could be a Cancer, Scorpio, or a Pisces. And Pisces is in the middle here. Balance, spirituality, and practicality. Yeah. Something ending. I feel like that is either happening or about to happen or just happened. With this World card, maybe the only way that you can balance things out is by ending things. You know, not, you know, trying to look for things to work out. Perhaps this person is not giving you the ability to work things out because they just refuse to talk to you. Maybe, you know, again, this is around somebody, it feels like needing to speak up about something they don't want to be committed to any longer is really what I'm getting. All right, and then we have Five of Swords in reverse. Yeah, done, you know, being manipulated, over and done with. It does nothing but bring burdens, you know, having to deal with all of this manipulation. You know, this person constantly, you know, changing the subject on you or acting like they don't know what you're talking about. You're like, fine, then I'm out of here, you know, and good for you if that's what you've decided, because you've waited long enough. Seven of Pentacles, to see growth with this person, to see them act like an adult. Yep. Time to move on is what I see with that Knight of Swords energy. It's knowing the right time to move, knowing that you've received the truth, knowing that the, you know, Spirit, God, Divine has got your back, is going to show you the way with that full moon energy. Yeah, you're going to know exactly where you need to go. Get out of there, you know, so you don't end up like this guy. Yeah, you know, because if somebody is, you know, that willing to just keep something going like that, you know, and won't talk to you, definitely you don't want to deal with that. King of Wands energy, that's definitely somebody who wants to have things their way. And at the same time, you know, it's like they're not committed. They're unjust, you know. They, again, probably with that justice coming out in the wedding here, this is probably somebody who stepped out of the relationship is really what I see here. And that's why somebody wants some answers. It could be male or female, but you know, here in the picture it's the female that's up on him like, what is going on here? And the angels are like, yeah, are you going to tell her what's going on? Queen of Swords energy, absolutely. You're only going to take the truth from this person. You could be an air sign, Libra, Gemini or Aquarius energy. Wheel of Fortune, yes. I feel like you're going to make the right decisions because you're not willing to accept this page energy that you've been getting from this person, giving, you know, if you are a wife or even if you are committed or, you know, fiance or whatever, engaged, you know, you deserve to be respected. You're still in a relationship, and this person clearly seems like they weren't acting like they were, you know what I mean? And you were definitely probably seeing that with this person in certain ways. Okay, guardian angel says believe when we get the purple, so probably needing to work with your mind, you know, just clearing your mind, and even that energy of amethyst is really good to work with as far as the purple energy for clearing your mind, and working with Saint Germain also will help with clearing all of that negative energy out of your space, that violet flame. Be open to all possibilities and opportunities. So this is pretty clear that we're looking at ahead, if you will. Let go of preconceived ideas or the way that things have gone, you know, meaning that that's the only way that they can be. No, not at all. And I believe you're seeing that. There is nothing to fear. You are constantly surrounded by love. Start to believe in yourself and trust your instincts. Wondrous possibilities and opportunities abound. Yeah, when you move to calmer waters, right? It says, provided you are flexible and remain, what in the heck is that word? Retain? Oh, retain an open heart and mind. Believe all is possible. Yes, absolutely. We can't lose hope, you know. We just have to understand when we're not in the right situation. And if we're having to constantly be in somebody's face, 1717 may mean something to you, but that just popped up on the timer. But if you're constantly having to be in somebody's face and try to, you know, more or less be a nag to try to get the truth out of them, and then they're coming back at you like, you know, what's wrong with you? And I'm an adult. No. We don't act like that in a relationship, all right? So you don't have to put up with that just because you're committed to somebody, all right? And you have to be strong enough to keep your crown on and only accept those people that deserve you. Oof. This is probably why they want you. A magnetic and seductive quality surrounds you at present. Enjoy it. Passion. So be careful, though. Just, you know, focus on yourself right now. That's really important because you're healing. All right? Close your eyes and tell yourself that you deserve to feel joyful. You can allow joy into your life regardless of the circumstances you currently find yourself in. So I always think of stripes. You've earned your stripes. You know, you've been through your struggles, perhaps in this relationship and in relationships in general. Time to really love yourself and figure out, you know, how that feels just within yourself to be happy. And then from there, you know, how to be able to have that with someone else. Yes, I love it. All right, well, try to have those conversations and, you know, involve a counselor if you need to, of course, as the card said. But this is one of those, you know, things have to change, you know, tower in reverse situations. It's like we haven't perhaps gotten to the point of a tower happening yet, but that may be what ultimately needs to happen for things to change and for you to be able to feel better. You know what I mean? All right. If this is your reading, do hit the like button, subscribe, and bell notification. Blessings to you, and I'll see you soon. Bye for now.